Welcome to the Fiorina Beauty Podcast, hosted by Patti Saponaro. Be prepared to hear stories of triumph, challenge, and overcoming. Along the way, you'll learn a few things too. But most importantly, you'll learn one thing. Say Bella, which means you are beautiful. Welcome to the Fiorina Beauty Podcast.
So welcome to the Fiorina Beauty Podcast. I'm Patti Saponaro, and we are so excited, Brianna, my daughter, and I, the founders of Fiorina Beauty, to be sitting here with our dear friend Julie. And Julie, this is our 30-day mark of you being on our products.
Yes.
Beauty Balance, and were you on Beauty Boost too, or just Beauty Balance?
Start off with the Beauty Balance.
Okay, all right. So I know we had talked on our Ground Zero show about some of the things. What? Just a few bullets of what were some of the things, and then if you don't mind, just jump right into what you've noticed after being on our product for 30 days.
Sure. Just a lot of cravings. A lot of times in the afternoon, I, work a long day like many people do, and
Right.
a lot of times, just kind of having the energy to get through an afternoon. Might look for something maybe not quite so healthy, but that can kind of give me a boost to keep going. Just kind of a lot of things you got to be flexible with, and just would kind of things would pile on, and so just looking for something to help me kind of maintain that that mood, the momentum, the energy to get through a busy day. You could start off pretty well, you kind of get going and things moving, but by afternoon it was easy to kind of start cratering a little bit, and the day was not done. So
Right.
that was a big thing in looking for something to keep me going.
Okay. And you're a principal and a mother and a wife and all the things.
Yes.
So here we are 30 days after drinking just our Beauty Balance. Kind of share with us, what have you noticed in the 30 days?
From day one, I immediately noticed that I had energy to get me through the afternoon. Wow. I wasn't having kind of those cravings, looking for somebody have a quick bite of chocolate or a quick mint or something, just kind of rev me up and keep me going. Not craving things like that. But the biggest thing was, like say when I would have to go sit in a classroom for a while, and things can kind of slow down. It'd be easy for me to kind of start yawning, and okay, I got to keep, it's one thing if you're kind of up and moving to kind of help with some of that, but that's when I would really notice that, okay, keep awake, the day's still going. And day one of taking it, I just kept on going, didn't have a desire to go reach for something to keep me going after lunch. But the biggest thing was just I had the energy that just kept me going, and it kept me going all the way until well after I got home.
Wow. That's huge.
Very huge. Yes.
Wow. So no craving. The maybe not so great snack is huge. Right. But also, like you said, I was visualizing, you're a principal, so you're running around, and then you have to go into a classroom and sitting there. And I'm sure that was difficult for you. You're like, okay.
Right.
Because you don't want your teacher to feel
right.
all the above.
Exactly.
Yes.
I gotta stay up and be making notes and, listening and observing. And I was seriously, day one made a huge difference, and I wasn't losing my energy like I normally would be.
That's incredible. Wow. That's amazing.
It is.
And so, okay, so unbelievable. And what else have you noticed anything? Because that right there is huge in itself, in so many areas of why, just as a principal, for the teachers that you're going into their classroom to now be alert.
Yes.
Right. Because we've all been there. We all have those afternoon, right, crashes and the cravings. Well, that's huge. Anything else that you've noticed just with those two things alone, or anything else?
in not feeling like I needed to kind of regroup and refocus my brain, that I just had better clarity too, because I wasn't stopping to find something sugary or something sweet to kind of give me a quick boost to keep going, or again, not having the lag in my energy. I've just been a lot clearer too.
Right. Shh. Are you going to be able to edit it? Shh. Okay, shh. It's okay. It's Melissa. It's okay. It's okay. Hey, hon. Shh. It's okay. It's Melissa. Do you want to go say hi to her?
Guard dog.
Go say hi. Brianna, just grab her. Go say hi to Melissa and then keep her over there. So we're just going to say that same thing again. So I'm going to ask you that same question. We'll just wait till... Okay. So that's amazing in itself, right? What else have you noticed?
Just in having more energy, having to not stop and look for something sweet to kind of keep my energy going. I had a lot more clarity and felt like I could really tackle kind of a lot of my tasks after lunch that sometimes, I'd have to kind of keep pushing myself to do. But I've just, been a lot more alert, and it's just made a huge difference in my afternoons, hands down.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Have you noticed, talk to me about, you come home at night, and have you noticed anything different in regards to night or anything along those lines?
I feel like because I haven't been kind of trying to keep myself going during the day, I feel even more relaxed at night. I mean, I have, still sometimes some bouts of waking up in the night, but I've had several nights where I'll wake up and it's morning, and I haven't, had the multiple times of waking up over the course of an evening.
That's awesome.
So, and that would never happen. So I've had that happen even sometimes too during the night, which is again huge and plays into how I start the morning and everything else. So it's been great.
That's amazing.
It is.
So your sleep is not only better and sound, but you're staying asleep and not even getting up. That's amazing.
Yes.
Wow. Oh, I love that.
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome. And so you mix it in the morning in some water?
I mix it in the morning. For me, I kind of get my day going. So it's usually about kind of mid-morning, just before kind of lunchtime, when I have a time where I can have my drink. I take it with me to work. And
Oh, you do? Okay, so you don't do it before you leave.
I don't.
Okay. All right.
I found that that's kind of what works for me.
Oh, good idea. Okay, I always do it first thing in the morning and I'm out. Oh, what a great idea. Okay, so you bring it to work and you're doing it right before lunch. And now this month, you're going to start taking the Beauty Boost.
Right.
Okay, so will you pop the 2 pills in the morning, or will you do it when you're doing your drink?
I don't know. I'll have to kind of play with that and see kind of what works. If I take it kind of when I'm having my drink first thing in the morning, just, at home eating breakfast, or if I might pair it with the Beauty Balance a little bit later in the morning. So
I'll be curious to see, because most of us, we wake up, we mix our drink, our Beauty Balance, and then we pop the 2 pills, we're done.
Yeah.
So I think either way is going to be fine. But, I learned so much talking to everybody. And so I'm always curious. So that will be something. So we have a question. Can you come back in 30 days?
Yes.
Okay, so that's going to be fun for us. Thank you. That's going to be fun for us to kind of see, okay, so now you're adding the pills to see what that's going to bring, because this is amazing. Just off of the Beauty Balance, the powder, you've noticed incredible results in just the 30 days.
From day one.
Now, have you noticed anything else? I don't like to put words in anybody's mouth, but have you noticed anything else as far as like mood or anything along those lines?
I mean, I'm a pretty optimistic person.
Yes, you are.
But
very positive.
Like I said, just kind of having that sustained energy in the afternoon. I'm sure others can probably tell that I'm a little more upbeat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
kind of when you're working it all the time, I don't know that I would necessarily say that maybe I'm not quite as jumpy or abrupt, but
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I am, you know, just kind of more even keel.
Yes. Yes. That calm.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes. We have heard that a lot, and that's really fun
Okay.
and amazing, especially when you have so much on your plate.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as someone else like you that's just very busy, has a lot on their plate, that they notice that. And I'm like, I think I noticed that too, you know? You know, we say take notes because what happens is, you know, some things are so subtle,
Right.
right? Yeah. And it's just good nutrition. And studies show with a lot of the ingredients, the longer you're on it, the better it is. But how amazing, you know, that you've been able to experience, you know, that in just the 30 short days
Yes.
of being on with good
It's been
nutrition.
great. Mm-hmm.
Right. So we have a little bit more exciting things. Your daughter is going to start, right?
Mm-hmm. She has just started on it because she's seen what a difference it's made for me. And she's also got a couple of autoimmune diseases that she kind of works with, and just seeing and hearing, you know, how great it's been for me in the afternoons and the energy and the not having the cravings. And she's very excited to, has been doing it for a few days so far.
Maybe we
and
might have to
loves
recruit
it.
her to come with
Yes.
you.
Yes.
That'd be really fun.
Right.
A mother and daughter sharing. And of course, you know, my daughter and I are launching this, so that might be really cool. Yeah, I'm excited for her to try it.
Yeah.
And she's going to try both, right?
Yes.
The balance and the boost. Okay,
Gonna start
good.
off with both.
And is she going to do it in the morning?
She's been doing hers in the morning.
Yeah, so she's popping the 2 pills when she takes. Yeah, that's what we do. Okay, good. Oh, that's going to be exciting. Yeah. So yeah, hopefully she can come back.
Yeah.
With you and
Kind of compare
share.
how it's working for both of us.
Yes. So anything else? And I appreciate you so much taking time out and sharing. Anything else that you can think of that you've noticed that it's done for you?
It's very easy to do, for one thing, which, you know, it's very hard to bring in kind of a new routine. I have my kind of established morning routine that I do. So, like I said, it's worked for me to kind of do it mid-morning, whether it's a work day or an at-home day. But just it's so simple, and I look forward to it.
Yes.
I enjoy drinking it. So that's just been kind of a pleasant, positive thing to, you know, be able to easily do it and mix it up and take it on the go.
I
Got
love
me
that.
drinking more water too. I'm not very good at staying
Yay.
hydrated. So,
Yay.
Yeah.
Well, you look great.
oh, thanks.
Yeah, you look great. Your skin looks great. We're noticing in everyone's skin's just glowing. And I need to actually look that up myself because, yes, it's kind of been a pattern. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
You know, a little side effect, if you will.
absolutely.
Side Benny.
Yes. We'll take those.
Yes. Yeah. We'll take all the help we can get. Yeah. Yeah. But you look great. And yeah, that's fun. That's just exciting to hear. And, you know, of course, when we designed Beauty Balance to be the 3 products in one, it wasn't the convenience of what drove us to do that. It was more, we knew that synergistically we had to speak to the body the way the body was made. You know, God made the body, so we knew we had to feed the body the nutrition God gave us. But the benefits, I should say the convenience, is really a side benefit. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Because it's so simple.
Yeah,
And it just tastes so good.
it does.
It's like I don't think I'll ever forget to take it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well, anything else? Because I don't want to.
It's been great. Like I said, day one, I could see a difference. And so I've enjoyed continuing to do it and just see the positive results so far.
Well, we just appreciate you. And I know that it's difficult for you to get out of school and run over here, and it's not close. You've got to drive a little bit of a way. So we appreciate you, Julie. Sure. And thanks for coming back in 30 days. Yes. So tune in 30 days from today, well, around this time. to hear Julie and her story, and maybe we'll even see her daughter. I don't know. But we just want to say you're beautiful. Brianna and I want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts that you're taking the time to share with us and that you're enjoying our products. We so appreciate you, and you're beautiful, and we just appreciate it. And so Sei Bella is our tagline, meaning you're beautiful in Italian. And so we want to say Sei Bella to you. And we also want to say Sei Bella to all of you. Thank you for taking the time to come and hear our story and our podcast today. And we look forward to seeing you again. So Sei Bella, God bless you, and thanks for tuning in.
Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode of the Fiorina Beauty Podcast. We hope you found inspiration and valuable insights to enhance your wellness journey. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to like, comment, and share it with your friends.